But no one wants to admit that they fall apart. Because you risk the fact of being judged. You risk someone saying you're not a good mother because you've become unglued. I feel like the best way to identify yourself as being a good mother is to admit when you've come unglued.
Hello, welcome to Reactions and Reviews. I'm your humble host, Eze. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the show.
Be proactive. I say go ahead and start looking right now for desirable black sperm. You register with all 4 of the big cryobanks, and this includes California Cryobank, which I used, Seattle Sperm Bank, Fairfax Cryobank, and Zytex. Then you can scan the current options for black sperm. And if you see some sperm that you like, I suggest go ahead and buying at least 2 vials right now. Even if you do not intend to use them anytime soon, trust me, it's better to have them than to be without them when the time comes.
Single motherhood. Now, I feel like you've spoken about this before, so I know it's something you wanted to do.
I have to credit all of you ladies at this table because one of the first times I was on as a guest host, remember, Sunny, one of the hot topics we talked about was the anonymous nature of sperm donors. And so I got an education on that right here live on TV with Hot Topics at The View. Turns out I now have a known donor. I went through California Cryobank, fantastic experience, and at 18, my future child, God willing, will be able to know the name, identity, and last known location of their father. Listen, I know that many are going to question or even indict the decision that I and many other black women are making to become single mothers by choice. But I, like the women you heard from today, go by the creed of no regrets. I have, and many black women have, too much love, too many resources, and too rich of a community not to share these gifts with children of our own.
She knows what she's saying and what she's promoting to black women is straight up BS. Because if you go to her own channel, own personal channel, this video, she turned off the comment section. And why do people turn off the comment section? 1, bullying. But we all know nobody's bullying her. Nobody's bullying this lady. So we know that ain't what it is. And 2, you're saying some bullshit. And you know some people are going to challenge you and call you out on what you are saying in the comment section, which is the reason I believe she turned it off. If you made it this far, hit that like button and leave a comment to trigger YouTube's algorithm. I'm a new channel and I'm trying to grow. So hit that subscribe button and hit that bell to let you know every time I upload a new video. Ebony K. Williams is living a comfortable life, so she can afford to do whatever she wants to do. What about those by themselves? Somebody like this sister right here.
As moms, we juggle so much in life, especially when you're a single mom, because you're the only one. And as much as we try to be the glue to keep everything together, the truth is, sometimes we stretch ourselves too thin. And that may cause us to fall short.
Ebony K. Williams is pushing La La Land, and this sister is speaking reality. You 19% of women that watch my content, do you see the difference between the two? And this is what I mean by people like Ebony are dangerous for our community. There are some women that will listen to her and follow in her footsteps and start believing that nonsense, that it's cool to be a single mother.
I got a question. Why is it that y'all equate being a single mom to struggling? The two do not go hand in hand. And being a single mom also doesn't mean that you don't have a support system. It's like if you call yourself a single mom, people automatically assume that you're struggling, the dad is not involved, and you're down bad. When I say that I'm a single mom, that means that I'm raising my child in a single parent household. And I'm super blessed to have an amazing support system. And while you're here, make sure you follow me for more single mom content.
Look at her. See, this is what I'm talking about. Look at her. To her, motherhood is cool. Motherhood is a flex. Why? Look at the way she dressed. Look at the way she looks, okay? This is a woman, I can almost guarantee you, that's taking her child support and living off her child support as a lifestyle. Instead of using her money to take care of her child, she's using that money to live out her IG lifestyle. Look at her hair, look at her lashes, just look at her clothes. Her baby daddy is sponsoring this lifestyle. That's why she's flexing. It's not a problem to her. And while you have somebody like this talking that nonsense, don't forget you have women like this.
It's important to have a man in your life. Fuck. It's really important because of the simple fact that just seeing my son raised without a son, like a father, it hurts. It really does. And you know what? I'm happy for you because it's like, when you have that situation, you realize that it's like, this is my man, I'm gonna worship him, and this is the family I'm gonna create. When I'm a grandma and I have the whole entire room filled with my grandchildren, that is your real value. And no women really talk about that. Andrew Tate spoke about it here in the podcast, and that's something that he said that I will always hold to me because of my son.
Do you see what I'm saying? To some people, being a single mother is real, is a struggle, is a real struggle and hard time for them.
I don't know what my next step is, and that's scary. When it comes to my children, there are plenty of days when I feel like that my children are better off without me. Sounds crazy, right? Considering the fact that I'm their mom. But I know that I'm not 100%. So how can I be there for them when I'm not even there for myself?
The thing I hate the most about being a baby mama or being the mother of someone's child is the fact that I always have to take the higher road. I always have to be the one to compromise. I always have to be the one to sacrifice for her. For the betterment of her life, I have to be the one to sacrifice. Why is it never the other way around? Why don't you have to sacrifice anything? Why don't you have to give in a little sometimes? Because you fucking don't. You never do, and you probably never will. You're stubborn as shit. And I just don't get why dads act like that. I don't get that. It's like I always have to give in. I always have to let this man have his way, and I hate that. Just because I want her to be at peace, because I want other people to be at peace. I don't.
Ladies and gentlemen, do you see what I'm saying? Even though in her situation, she probably picked a Pookie and Ray Ray and got pregnant by a Pookie and Ray Ray, so she's feeling the consequences of that decision. Nonetheless, she's out here struggling by herself. Her and this sister right here.
My head is always in a fog. I feel like my days are running together and I'm just going through the motions just to say, yep, I did that today. I'm not actually living life right now. I'm just going through the motions. And that completely 100% sucks.
So you want to be a single mom by choice? Are you sure? If your answer is still yes, keep watching. And to be clear, a single mom by choice is not a single mom by chance. It is somebody who chooses this path. And what I mean by that is that you decided to conceive a child by yourself. So you went into this knowing that you will be the sole provider of your child, meaning you will conceive your child by way of sperm donor. And it would be either a donor that you know or a donor that you don't know. You are not a single mom by choice if you choose to have a one-night stand, or you were in a relationship with somebody, or you just happened to get pregnant. No shade at all, but I just need to clear that up.
For you 19% of women that watch my content, why did I make this video? Well, I made this video to illustrate why sisters like Ebony K. Williams are dangerous for the black community. Sisters like Ebony K. Williams are helping destroy the younger generation of black women. She's not telling young sisters the headache that comes with being a single mother. She's not telling them that. Whether you want to be a single mother by choice or a single mother by dating a man that got you pregnant, either one is bad. None of them is a flex. None of them is a flex. Babies are for couples that are married and live under one roof That's what babies are for.
Now, what do you guys think? Do you agree or do you disagree? Either way, leave your comments below so we can start this conversation. Until the next video, stay safe in the streets. Later.
That will wrap it up for today's episode. And thank you for joining me. So please, leave your comment below. If you agree, if you disagree, it doesn't matter. Leave the comment below. And also, you tell me what you want me to cover. You tell me what you want me to discuss and what you want me to react to, okay? And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you on the next episode. Please don't forget to subscribe. Let's rebuild the Black nuclear family. It is needed, okay? God bless.